when the implement leaves their hands, you know, they've not even seen the finished result. They know if it's a good one or not. So, yeah, so many years of technicalities that they've had to work on.
Well, the men's 100 meters now is the final track event of the evening. And it is a quick one. Trayvon Bromell, the world #1, goes in lane 4 for the USA up against Ronnie Baker, 5th placer in Tokyo. But let's look at it from the inside. Tommy Ramdon of Great Britain, the 24-year-old, was 5th in the UK Championships 200 metres. He has a best of 10.16, and that was just 3 weeks ago or so, on the 22nd of August. He was in Schifflanger in Luxembourg. His most recent race was a 20.34 200, and that was a personal best. So he's been hitting the straps in the last 2 or 3 weeks, has the Briton in 1. Watch him. Jimmy Vico goes in lane 2. He's quick, 9.86 Vico. The Frenchman, his 200 best 20.3. He was 7th in Rio, and then in Tokyo, went out in the semi-finals of the 100. Most recently 10.06 in a French meeting. Kyrie King goes in lane 3, 7th in the US Championships 200 meters. Kyrie King, but here's another 9.97 performer. That was in Miramar, Florida, back in early April, a long time ago now. His most recent race was a 20.15 200. He too in good form. Trayvon Bromell, well, what a shock it was when the American didn't make the final of the 100 in Tokyo. A semi-finalist, that's all he was. Since the Olympic Games, he's been 4th in the Prefontaine meeting in a windy 9.86, a 2nd place in Brussels in 9.97, and then 4th in Zurich last week, 9.96. Just hasn't been able to hit the straps and get close to a season's best of 9.77. Ronnie Baker, a bronze medalist at the World Indoor Championships in 2018, was 3rd in Zurich in 9.91, finished just ahead of Bromelll. He finished 5th in Tokyo over 100. Marvin Bracy, a semi-finalist at the US Olympic trials. He won in Berlin on Sunday, 9.95. Now Bracy will be full of confidence from that. He was 2nd in Padua just a few days before Berlin in 9.98. And in Rovereto in Italy, before that, 9.98. He's regularly hitting sub-10-second territory. Enoch Adegoke of Nigeria goes in lane 7. He's a 9.98 performer. That came in Tokyo when he ran so fast in his heat at the Olympic Games. Went out in the semis. And then Julian Forte of Jamaica completes the lineup to left of picture in lane 8. Forte is a 9.91 performer. That was back in 2017. Hasn't broken 10 seconds this year. Indeed, his last race last week was a 5th in Padua in Italy in 10.33. But 7 of the 8 men in this final have broken 10 seconds. Trayvon Bromell goes in lane 4. He's the world #1. Can he find something like his best form? 9.77 makes him the fastest man in the world, ahead of the Olympic champion Lamont Jacobs of Italy. Bromelll in lane 4, really good start from him. Really good start too from Ronnie Baker beside him. Going well on this side is Marvin Bracy. Bracy taking it at the moment from Baker and Bromell as Bracy takes it. 9.89, wow! It's close to Bolt's meeting record of 9.85. It doesn't get there, I'm sure even with an adjustment, it won't get down there. But it is a great run from Marvin Bracy.
Well,
9.86.
Yeah, I was going to say, I actually nearly said there's no point us looking for a meet record in this one because it's 9.85 from Usain Bolt, and it's really close, rounded down to 9.86. Bracy finding amazing form towards the end of the season, and that's just 100th of a second away from his personal best.
Well, when you think that Bracy ran his PB 9.85 back on the 5th of June, here he is months later running within 1/100th of a second. And he was strong, and I tell you what, it wasn't close. 9.86 for Marvin Bracy. To miss that meet record, he'll want to see the photo finish. Miss that meet record of Bolt by 1/100th of a second. He gets a brilliant start, third to left, stays low for a long time, doesn't he?
He does, and it's his high knee lift now, if you watch him coming up, and now he only starts to extend his legs after around about 50 meters. It's very, very strange to see high step in action. Just about now, you'll actually see that he's just striding out more towards the end of the race. But exactly what you said, Tim, you know, it was a significant winning distance. I did start looking at the clock because I thought, surely if he's putting a gap, you know, on Baker, on Bromelll, surely it's a good time, but 9.86 seconds right at the end of the season. What a brilliant, brilliant performance.
Yeah, gives up two big names. Bit of a shock there, maybe, Bracy. So it shouldn't be that much of a surprise because he's a 9.85 performer this year. World Indoor Championship silver medalist back in 2014 in Sopot in Poland, over 60 meters. So we knew he was a quick starter. That was superb. Bracy, Baker, Bromelll, a 1-2-3, and Kyrie King making it a 1-2-3-4. Tommy Ramdun, 10.29. Well, mixing it with the sub-10 second sprinters.